So, I am doing a video about being a non-bio mom. Sorry, my voice is like kind of raspy. I think I'm getting sick again. So, things about being a non-bio mom is hearing hurtful things from your family. Like, the baby will never be yours because you're not blood to the baby. Um, or when people refer to the baby, they say, oh, such and such child or such and such baby, but they don't refer you as like to be the mom. So they exclude you. Um, I've been getting that a lot through the whole entire pregnancy, and we are going into 7 months already. So our pregnancy is damn near almost over. And yeah, that's some of the things that I've been going through. Um, Mainly just within family, because I know all of my friends and Lon's friends, they don't see it as, oh, that's her child at all. Yeah, I wasn't even recording. I don't even know where I left off at. Oh my God. Um, so I was saying, um, being a non-bio mom is hard sometimes because people would say or start conversations and say stuff like, oh, well, what does Wailana want her baby shower to be like? Or what does she want for her baby shower? Or who is she inviting to her baby shower? Stuff like that hurts to a non-bio mom. I know for me it hurts. It might not hurt for other women out there that can get pregnant but that chooses not to because they don't want to. But for me, it hurts a lot because we tried for 2 years. 2 years with me. Mind you, we've only been together. This December on the 28th will make 3 years. So maybe a couple months of us getting together, after us getting together and everything, we already knew that we wanted to have a family together. So we started trying. So 2 years of me trying and couldn't get pregnant is hard. And it's not that something is wrong or broken inside of me. My body just creates these cysts which can erupt at any time if I get pregnant. So I can be 6 weeks pregnant and a cyst erupts and it kills the egg, or I can be 3 months pregnant and the cyst erupts and it kills the fetus. I can sit here and be 7 months, 8 months pregnant and the cyst erupts and it's gonna kill the placenta, which eventually will kill the baby, and the baby will be stillborn. So to avoid all of that hurt and pain for myself and for Lon, we just decided that she tried to carry. And we would take however long we need to for her to get pregnant. Because we don't want to put ourselves, and I definitely don't want to put myself in that type of situation because it would hurt. No matter if I'm 8 weeks or if I'm about to give birth and I'm 9 months pregnant. It's gonna hurt regardless. So, when people refer or exclude me from not being Zion's mom, that fucking hurts my feelings deeply because I don't really have my family that much involved with this. Like I said before, I feel like if I was straight, they would be all involved in wanting to do this and wanting to do that and wanting to know, when's my next doctor's appointment and wanting to come to the doctor's appointment and everything. I have nobody like that in my family. And the only person that I know that would be like that in my family, honestly, lives about 5 hours away. She lives in Los Angeles. And that's my aunt. That's the only person that I truly feel like I honestly have through this whole thing. And she's throwing me and Lon a baby shower all the way out there. And it's so sweet of her to do that. And it means so much to me. Because I feel like she's the only one that is like, that's my great nephew. That's my little poke bowl. That's my little baby Maui that's growing inside my poke bowl's belly and everything. And her husband, which is my uncle, he's like that too. And it feels so good. It feels so, so good to have family like that. Like, man. And it feels good to know that I have some siblings that are like, oh, that's my nephew. I have a sister that's like, I'm going to be an auntie. Yup. I'm going to be an auntie. That's just what it is. And I'm like, okay, yes, you are going to be an auntie. But stuff like that makes me feel good because it lets me know some of my family do agree and they don't see blood. They just see love. And that's what the whole thing is about. It's not about blood. It's about love for me and for Lon and our son that's coming into this world. That's all he's gonna know. He's gonna know love. He's not gonna know blood. Because to me, blood's never really made a family. It's about love and respect and loyalty. That is what makes a family to me. Because your own family can dog you out the most in their blood team. You can have people that aren't family, that's not blood, treat you like you're a sibling or you're a daughter or, So, that's one thing our son is going to definitely know. He's going to know that blood doesn't always make a family. Love does. And that's what I have for my son. I have love that's so strong that he would never know the difference between anything. And that's something that I struggle with as being a non-bio mom. And I'm a crybaby, sorry. I'm going to be breastfeeding, which I think is pretty cool. And it gives me a bond with him. So I'm taking birth control right now. And I have to take that I have to take the birth control until 4 weeks before Lon is due. So February 5th is when I stopped taking the birth control. And I've been on them since November 27th. And then after my birth control, I take my Reglan. And then I take my Reglan for 2 or 3 weeks. And while I'm on the Reglan, I'm supposed to be pumping for 2 hours a day for 10-minute increments. So I'm not looking forward to be breast pumping, honestly, because a lot of people says that it hurts. So I'm kind of scared for that. But then again, I'm kind of not, because it's something that I really really want to do, and I'm really committing myself to doing. I take my birth control every day. Um, I'm eating healthier. I'm eating a lot of greens, like green vegetables, asparagus, spinach, greens, green beans. I'm eating salad a lot. I'm just keeping that, you know, in my body a lot more, because they said it's healthier. And if I eat very healthy, I should supply anywhere between a half to a full supply of milk, which my goal is to supply a full thing of milk for my son. Oh man, you don't understand. I'm like really hoping for a full supply of milk, because then, if Lauren, say if she doesn't get a full supply, I have that full supply of milk to sit here and help me with breastfeeding and stuff, which we both will be breastfeeding, which is a very, I think, very, very intimate and beautiful experience that we get to have with our son. And I am totally loving it. Um, we do take our breastfeeding classes next month. I'm so excited. We have like five five classes that we are taking next month. I can't wait. Um, and then what else? Yeah, I think that's it. But um, another thing that bothers me is that when I'm going shopping, I've been shopping about 7, 8 times already for Zion, literally. Um, every time I go clothes shopping for him, though, people always are like, "Oh my God, this little boy is so lucky. He's getting a whole bunch of stuff." And I'm always like, "Yeah, my son is very lucky, and they always look at the sizes of clothes, because I always get newborn, 0 to 3, 3 to 6, or 6 to 9. I stay in between those ranges of clothes. And people are always like, "You're pregnant?" And I'm like, um my wife is pregnant. Or or this happened at Children's Place. I said, "Yeah, this is my first baby, so I'm going shopping for him. I'm really, really excited." And the lady literally looked over the counter to look at my stomach to see if I was pregnant. And I'm not going to say that I didn't get offended, because I got really offended. I was like, my wife is pregnant. She's the one that's carrying. And I kind of get a little bit agitated that people just assume that it's me, not because I'm mad that it's not me. It's for the simple fact that they just assume, or when we went to do our registries at Bye Bye Babies and Babies R Us and Target, all the women were looking at me like I'm the one carrying, and I'm thinking to myself, that is so rude. Like, yes, I am the feminine one, and you know, I guess that's like normal for the feminine women to carry, but fuck, it's 2017. Nothing is normal nowadays. She's a woman too. She has a uterus and a vagina that totally works. Just because she dressed masculine doesn't mean she didn't have a hysterectomy and she sewed her vagina up and it don't work. Like, no, that really irritates me. And and I'm just like, "No, my wife is pregnant. She's carrying our child." They're like, "Oh, I'm so, yeah, you ought to be sorry, because that is just discriminating right there, you know?" And I don't like that at all. I'm very, very proud that my woman is carrying, and I love it all the way. Honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way at all. And I think it's so, so, so nice to um, be with a woman and she's masculine and she is pregnant because it brings out the softer side of her, and and just she's not just whoa. No, she's just like this big old giant teddy bear now, and then she cries all the time, and I cry all the time with her, and it's just so beautiful that we can just experience and go through this pregnancy together. It's so beautiful. And it's even more beautiful to me that I can talk to my son every night, and he can be asleep, and I can literally go to her belly, and I always start off saying, before I say anything to him, I always go up to her belly and I always whisper, I love you, 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 I love you. And then he starts kicking it, he starts moving around, and he wakes up because he knows my voice, and it it gives me big old fireworks and butterflies inside to know that my son, he knows me, he knows my voice, and and he's just up moving around, because I always ask one, so how was he today? He wasn't moving that much, or he was moving here and there, and that's it. Okay. And I go down there, tell him I love him a couple times, and then I'll start having a full blown conversation with him and talking to him, telling him about my day and what happened, what made mommy mad today, or what made mommy happy today. And I tell him that I'm always talking about him with my client when I'm at work, and if I'm out shopping or going grocery shopping or something, I always look at baby stuff. Like if I'm at Walmart or if I'm at Target, I always find myself in the baby department, and I'm just like, oh, this is cute. Oh, that's cute. Or I can't wait till my son get here because he gonna be rocking one of those. Oh yes, my baby's about to be fly. I always catch myself doing that all the time. And then at the same time, I always catch myself crying too. In the car, in the parking lot, at home, just because I'm so happy, and it's just overwhelming. And it's just, I never pictured myself to be here so young and so ready. I knew what I want at an early age in life. I knew I wanted to be a mom. I knew I wanted to have kids. I already knew that that's just what I wanted out of my life. I wanted to be a mom, and I wanted to have kids, and I wanted to have a family. I knew that. Some people know what they want. That's just what I've always wanted. I wanted my own family, for the simple fact I've never really felt like I had a family of my own. I mean, I had my mom and stuff, but I never felt like, just it just never felt right to me. So now that we have a baby coming, I find myself crying so much. And I'm not even the one that's pregnant, but I find myself crying all the time. Like I said, it can be in the parking lot, it can be in the bathroom. Sometimes I find myself crying at work when I'm talking to my client about my son, just because I'm so happy and I'm so overwhelmed. And it's just I feel like this pregnancy is going by so fast. We just announced to everybody back in September that we're pregnant. It's already December. We're already 7 months. Where's the time going? It's going by so fast, and it's so crazy. But I love it. And as much as I want this pregnancy to slow down a little bit, I really don't, because I really just want to see my son and hold him, kiss him, and tell him that you have two beautiful moms, two independent, strong, hardworking moms that love you and that is going to support you in whatever decision that you make. And we want nothing but the best for you. Like, that's just all we want. We want to be better than, our mom. So that's what we're striving and pushing ourselves to be better. And we want him, because he's going to be growing up with two moms. We want him to be a straight gentleman. We're going to pry and tell him how to treat a woman, and how to be respectable. And, that's just, we want him to have just blessed. And I'm just happy that we're able to be in this situation, and God blessed us, and like at the right time too. And I count my blessings every day. I pray and I thank God every day for what He's giving us and what we are receiving. I wouldn't have it any other way. Literally. Being a non-bio mom, it has its up and downs, but for the most part, I mean, what can you really do? You're gonna have people that hurt your feelings by saying stuff, and you're going to be in situations where people exclude you. You're gonna have family that supports you, or you're not gonna have family that supports you. But either way, you have to know at the end of the day that that's your child, regardless what anybody says. That's your child. Nobody's gonna take care of your baby like you. That's it. And your other half. That's about it. Nobody can tell you anything different at all, because they're not taking care of you. They don't pay your bills. They don't put a roof over your head or anything like that. So I'm learning to just distance myself from people that do that, because I don't appreciate it, and I don't like it. And I'm a very sensitive person as it is, so I don't really need that type of just talk and negativity in my life, or make me feel any kind of way. But then again, people can't make me feel any kind of way unless I let them. So, yeah. But it's nice being the other mother. Yeah, it's really nice. So, but yeah, that's my non-bio mom story. I had plenty more coming, but this is my first one. So I'll probably have some more for you guys after the first of the year, when we go to like all 5 or 6 of our classes. And then I can explain more and, or let you know how the breastfeeding journey is gonna go, and taking the pills and doing all that stuff. But I'm excited though, and I'm happy though, so it's okay. Um, but yeah, so if you want to see more videos, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Our link will be below at Rana Lana. All right. I'll see you guys later.